him say government appointees and I say oman penifo biara ni hɔ a ɛwɔ oman Ghana mu hanom a wɔte wɔn bottom sika editor fuel. Ɛno no na ɛna 15th July 2025 ɛyɛ benade ya anope ya ɛna President Mahama ɛde letter aba abɔnten abɛkasa sɛ every ɛnɛ ɛde ɛkɔ saa hyehyɛ no watwam. Wa we government appointees and I say oman penifo biara baby biara obedru na o fuel ebesa no to bottom sika na fato na no na Mama Live TV ya kwa akofa na ye de ba besomo e na eduadua mu ana kokopie onua maachi show so a Captain Smart nso so e de na dwenkyere ene na bedwafo e kasa afa asem wo nti ye beka ne nyina abom na ye de abesomo ya na wa share video ama foforo so enya bi ahwe abusia letter no e na edason ene Tuesday July 15th 2025 entina chese letter no hyehyehye anope ya ade nyanche so ana abetodwa letter no enie also President Mahama scraps fuel allowance allocation to appointees eno ne topica edaso President John Dramani Mahama has effective immediately directed to the cancellation of payment of fuel allowance and allocation of fuel to all political appointees. Ebusia letter no ene ewa ye pa na ne tofa bom nyina ene se every enne eye July 15th wi ede eko aye benade eko yidie sa abampanifo ekokogina fuel station ede coupon ema omo bu ne ma den ede ma omo no de sa hye no every na eko watwam wa udru honom na se fuel asa ene na wayi ubotom sika se ene wo to 1 liter 2 liter se quarter se half se gallon ene ho de wonhwemu ho de obeto bia no na wate ubotom sika ede ato ene fuel no esa okwan so ene na wapenkrofo na mo apia okai tutututu na mo de ama na odekọ na ene odru honom a wato bi ede agum na ne enti a ama ode san hyehyɛ nyina aba abɔnten ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔsɛ wɔ ohun sɛ timamufo ɛbrɛ yepa efisɛ timamufo ɛte wɔn bottom sika ɛde to fuel na ade enti na abampanifo de ɔmonya ne free ɛna afei nso so sɛ abampanifo no so sɛ ɔmotɔ fuel no ɛde ma ɔmo free a ɛna ɔmo yusu no sɛ de ɔmo si pɛ bia ɛna obehu na kai yesi so totototototo ebesi so saa engine na ayɛhyehyɛ ɛna onim sɛ ɔnto nti no sɛ fuel no ɛwe a ɔmfa ho ene enji besi so a na ne fuel na awe ewe a na wasan so akọ na de fuel coupon na akọ akọma omo na o masan abu ne ma na wasan akọ gina ba bia wondum engine ene na esi so hyehyehye saa fi se wonya ne free ene ede kọ so wotwa saa hyehyeye ni mu a wonam a na wagya engine no de esiso abuzuane ne letter na eda so na letter no ne a wosan a signature yi eda ho bandan echese Felix Kwachi Ofosu a woye MP or spokesperson to the president minister government communications na chese omo assign letter yi kakraka na eda ho a ehome na no na ye wie ye na yesi ye wie ye beduaduam ne akwa de Captain Smart anopa bia said de elman mu nsem wakasa efa ho ono so na dwenkyerɛ ne na bedwako ne a omo bekasa afa asem moma yenko ne nkokɔhwɛ de Captain Smart ne na bedwako ekasa fa asem
measure follows sweeping reduction in the size of government through the appointees of fewer ministers and presidential staffers or presidential office staff. Other measures have also included stopping satellite TVs, subscription for officers at the presidency and other government facilities. And so that is the communication. Efri Yera Felix Ofosu Kwachi Honomo Eba, Minister in charge of government communications. Now the say aban petrol and afango odema government appointees. Say bia wama coupon fakoji fuel na filling station ni yakwakubu ni e de amano okoko gina baabi a ondum ne kaja na ka sisu saa be 4 hours 5 hours no aban say tin time watwam effective immediately at once by force or say babo bia ni ho no be kwakwaji bi enti sisi ade His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ese watwam de akwakoba no yewi a edra na Ivan no mu ni ha Onelusius mu ni ha ti beka minister na appoint nkofo a ya appoint omo a ebinom businessmen who are also politically affiliated to different political parties Then no nyame adom a menya da genema church mu ye pa e de akyeremo. And this is what is going on under the Ministry of Education, under the watch of Yewra Haruna Idrusu. So please, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or the Vice President, Yemami Professor Gina Nopokwajiman, any all other stakeholders, and the NDC Chairman, any more Chief of Staff, Yewra Julius Debra, Muina, Mofamu Hunje Sase Muemu. Now we making sure say the decision will be reversed immediately and as soon as possible to making sure say the scholarship secretariat will be used to empower people and relevant people are omunidi na fiomoko to me rather than this 9-member committee every day they will sit and be discussing, and of course the board will not be able to pay them because they will be taking allowances and what have you. Nyame admo china we had a genius church. But first of all, I started the discussion with the scrubbing of the fuel allowances and what have you. Menko nanama ajaku hodumna. From the journalist point of view,
okay,
do you see it as a good move by the president?
Okay, JB, NDC abawe no bibi onbeye bia no mo planning. They are just being strategic.
I see.
Se unim se echina per reporter me call news portals no mi hu se echina na Ghana Revenue Authority ebe introduce 1 cedi energy sector levy na womo postpone ye echina womo de beba. Yenim se NDC aban after 7 December, yeah, President Mahama started adwuma. First quarter the coupons eko.
Oh yeah. First quarter.
First quarter the.
First half of credit eko.
First half, yeah, yes. Because you're 7th month.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, pa quarter ho kra, yeah, second quarter.
Yeah.
Ye ni mu se senate bia no. Be 6 months a wo mo edi wa ba mu die. Ekwan bia so no. Fuel coupons eko. First sa energy levy e ba ye 1 cedi no ba ye no. Mse Ghana for buffet. Me kwa me post tu near maybe wo social media so me platforms
okay, can wadwin
me wo bo amadwin because me say obi ti say Shamima ama prat no me ade justify na wo mu defend o ma ye ready so mbetu ya 1 cedi no say wo ma ye ready na me say like seriously who presidency ya ma free a coupon fu wa no beji ni free oji beji ni free ama
ya banya san ba boka
asa so kura che bia ma nkrofo sebi mukru mu kura no coupon no mu benya bi enti na wan say yesi aba beji 1 cedi per liter wu na wo gina bontin na wo kiremu na wo defend na wo justify 1 cedi na 1 cedi enti serious me sa part na me buofu se omo a wo mu ntofu wo no omo na e defend ye dey e justify e no say me kasa ban we say bibia wo ye bia no e strategically bibia move na wo move no enti e kira na ye be introduce Ghana Revenue Authority e dis levy we say ban e na President Mahama e dis release we say ya ba Felix Kwatro Fosu di aba say henceforth o ye government official government appointee a who ni free fuel bia wo ba bia so be kwa koto fuel who ko gina goil na wa fill wo tank na wo kwa adwuma wa so we yi Indian si so afra no pa kokot manumre wo ko ma pa wa so we yi wo ko girlfriend ho no mu a na che se wa pack car no na ejesi so because unye free fuel enti eye because ni ebuofu say mumu ntobi always na che se ordinary Ghanaian na ensofa bedis ni nyina ni esum de agu Ghana for so na just time bia no ye introduce new taxes new levy afenso kwa na existed ones na on so kwa na yes system ye increase at the end of the day me ni wo any Ivan ye ye ordinary Ghanaian ye mobro wa for no the vulnerable in the society ye na ye suffer ye na ye be nkrofo se be nkrofo akro no ma ba bebo ni aka energy sector e ka da ho no mo ye bebe to ye over 80 billion and over 81 billion ni ye bu akonta na at the end of the day akonta na ye bu no timamuni ya enye ne bone ne light bill otua ni mitebo ni fie otua omo aban ne koro no ono na esofa ni asanso abukare de agunu so wukomo ya eka ye da won ye eka esle ye introduce ye say na ye de kwaji loyi efa so be ne ba so ma Ghana ni can ye ti Ghana ha say ya under the leadership of your friend say former energy minister Dr. Meltupoku Prempe JB me ti won me mitebo me fe postpaid I quite remember say baby am kotena ye no e be say 2023 about 2024 early 2024 no na me bill about 350
okay
a free bill June July ba na me tua 900,000
I see
ya make an announcement be our Ghana can't Ghana ni say ya to a utility base will be 500% and not 600%. Only say installment of new meters no. Ghana for complaining ye. Says I would talk say prepared ne bohon at the end of the month who spend the best 500 say who spend more than 1,000 but announcement be free periods one mama me can't Ghana and he say ya to utility base in Kania boom base be 100% and I say be 200% and one say install new meters no na etri boom 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 na de be ya ne say abane ba na ya tichire timemu ni nsa de agu na chi na ya call parliament na energy minister John Jenapo na wo chirem ya beto ka e ka no se ya nyi efiri wono mu a dumso be ya CV Ghana fo bebre e wo senkane ani agina so na afa no ya de 1 cedi akwakoto woto ya friend say fiwa bi a petrol diesel na se ene petroleum yi bia na ya de 1 cedi atoso na abamu panimfo na fiwa no mu ntobi no omo na echirem o omo na justify ene ye betua nti se na President Mahama I was so trust na to hono ono udi kan na che se ye timemfo na de ye di akiri won se oti ne ma bi se yi a enye wabufu enye wo ya enhya wa horoba won se president no wo tu anamon ye nyina na ya beto hawo nti ye nyina nye de ye mwa na sa wo hawo ne ye nyi fafiri ho esan se sumu na ye de eya and then JB twade ne apie se government officials obi Anthony fuel ya wo Ghana ha say ni ye V8 de si hɔ no mo a V8 no ye bufu we free the gum na ye de akonwa ye de president akonwa ele sim be bia president be ko bia no esa say V8 no enye ni sika na ye de toye taxpayers money near the toy.
Mahama so me
kai former president. Me say 8 years e twa mu ekoye. Na president Akufo-Addo. So Ghana for ka yenti obia na V8 tu pa na nam na ekọ na eba na ye de yesi makonwa ya president driver na etwi akonwa ni ye gufu we free enti president Mahama se wo frase se ya na wo se wo ya na wo kode a edu ba bi emu oya se me kwa akoto fi wani introduce but that 11 kwa na o ma kire mu a me ti ase no emu da ho no bu plane enya de bi e hadwene bia enti so watwa sa part one asa ma practice mi manom eno ran mo John Jenapo nom mo ba beto fi well dia se nyina na ye ka
ne obi ahụ ma
aha ne enya bufu bi
aha Lucius when you coupon no that is government official
Miniam Dasi, I'm for Quenyas na Menchia Wahefo, na Menchia NDC for Abenso Baji Brabe Shamina. Na ASM de Anopaya Yini man who said communicate bisa enam media no so. I say president I say political appointees you know. Allowances are better for full and no with immediate effect. Information about no pay no pay
into the more print no Monday.
And here in there say maybe to bagu. Oko you see no babia enye
well.
Na asempa so who me I say before NDC ebeba abaimu no. President Mahama any NDC for nyina ka kire Ghana for say ye bidura ye be reset Ghana adentia na Ghana for nyina egitu say oman no apro atete asay esan MPP for any nanado abeba ye nua ba e kasa na o kasa bi ka na be dia kongresi na ba so air condition asiso na be de nam Ghana abonten so entina aho kire pa ye de na e wo ho ne Ghana fo nyina na egitu se ahokyere den e wo ho nti na yehia obi a obeba ba den obeba ba gie ene ya president Mahama e ba ye no de oye se researching no mpanimfo kan asem bi se bebo dan fifi o bodam a o bodam di fifi ha ayi bronin kasa bele charity begins at home nti no se ne etie dia ministers a mewo anase ministers a meyi no ankane ohwe ministers na nadu di kan yi ya okoyi about 125 ministers
Find your perfect stay on the booking.com app. A hotel in the city.
Allowances are holding in our baby. Ebo or mine or cat. And intino, a brass to say, Yenino, Yabed, Yedin Yamabia, a bit me abuama, Yahu Iden, Ahen, ye Agua Quam. And no can say 60 ministers, no bed, obey. And Tisha, ministers are Nanadu, you know. President Mahama, na been say, or the move half of pay any baby mine. And she said, oh, calculate V8 and minister Betnam, allowances are hold per diems, are hold one fear, security, any housemaid, nothing for me now. Sassy can ever day, ever baby or mine foot room. I'm Eddie, Eddie Abobra. I think last week in the minute Ivan a call a meeting Biana for National Development Planning Commission. Now there can be about say or share a mortality rate. Yeah, my memoir be call a waswa member fee na air costro. What you say? Now a mudu do an answer ye idea are quite to say. Ye watch a fan woman, and I say a ban watch a fan out of negligence. Yeah, kahubi. Ne a being so honma, and never be an anchor say, ya, young to me, Anya de Anya. Entino, President Mahama Cracker say, you share this is assemblies no common fund now, corner. What task they say every year, Biano, this is assembly be a ANC one chip compound. What you say?
I say every district assembly be and I so to me see one chip.
Yes, year be a feedback could be a we see chip compound.
I see.
Now we say no a very possible so they are not just say ye sika. What you say?
Yeah.
Say o calculate chip compound and the year. O call unkurase na na say baby materials no a wo pe no kra no ne bo fam na. We here be around 100,000 Ghana cedis. What you say? And I say 800. Yes, sorry, around 800,000 Ghana cedis. Now what you get then what we be RC. Okay, yes, schools are hodwa. A war or my babia in crowd city in Riasi. Any day, any eco school. Until say Benya Sika could see chip compound. Yebenya Sika Edia Quaco see schools are hodwa. Ebenya Scadia taught textbooks Edia man crowd. Nature say a bamu penny for a benon sono. By a day, Banya Babi Ajinano. And never be a bit enjoy, say it me then yet ye so crack. And Tiana, yet and crack. Yeah. And you won't my water V8 man, water air condition, ye now what they are not so crack. Nay, I just cardia to foot room. Nay, to me the idea, ya to me the elbow or man hobra. Maybe when they say, a yasempa. Every year, I'm not antisa. What you say? The catcher say, or man, a moody, a time be a catcher say a moody no. I dear back one baby who say, baby, what you say? Nabasania, then Basandi, a little big. And to our break MPP for another catcher say, or man who I deno, be introduce levy. Better or man who I day, be introduce betting tax. Or man who I day, not full air costro. Or man who I did not offer saying, dollar no so ne boy de ne boy air costro. Enti e ma ho kire kese pie de ebe toye o Ghana high sea. Enti no men de meka say e asempa ba be wo political appointment no e ma be ngu no so say e ye ade bi a e ye hate bi wo hu say aban no pese be ho e kire be no. What you say because say wo hwe o man ya yetim na wo hwe kwan a me kai bribi ayi nsoko but your bad painful be every honum eba when Methodist Hospital na wonim sa a walk on the previous day no na walk on no na benya ka emfa no de emfa number. I see. What you say nti ade chi na say bidie ka bi ko ho bidie ka no call bidie ka o call kura na si o bidie ka call kura na si a no ko fa ni bidie ni be sere no e kia ahu ne bed no to kia no ne kia yi ba dia ben pa sa no ba hospital na bedru e no na ayi oba no na se ahu be sisi because na akra no de ne nsa na eba what you say entimi senka be woni aba chip compound bi wo hono ne happen ye bede no call hono ma megidie say enka nurse ni a owo hono no ebetumi asoso ano kakra what you say and sana bed no aba ayi ofrense district hospital and I say any nearby hospital hwe oko ayi hospitals ahodo na and I say district hospitals na ko hwe kwan amanfo asanlai ewo hono what you say obi hono ma ni issue no mild issue bisa and I say enya de bia ewo suru bia be obekwa kodi lies wa abrekwa nka bia chim compound wo hono malaria simple malaria bi ni okọ ye na bia behwe na enka ne ho beto no but obetwa kwan akọ district hospital no akodi lies wa minimum mekai incident bia obi take queue room o ti queue ma okọ head doctor sa otwo no wa wu enti piniko no ono so ti ho and sana later be notice say well what you say enti no ensem bi wo ho ma enye desa enti no hu ni say a good move ni president Mahama ateki say at least say ministers no for allowances no so and me crowd me hu ni say your other allowances bi mu ho ma be say betimi scrap is allowances no every ho no nanka at least ya timi dey ahwe the other sectors no so
okay. Ivan, before I say about Honor, my main cow said the minister in charge of local governments, chieftaincy and rural development, and religious affairs. Actually, assembly members, April, May, or more allowances, no 1,300. The court, into assembly member be our Ghana Habiano. Oyere and Naukunu, I get 1,300. Why? It's okay, scanning for your boy. Ivan, my minister.
Yeah, salary bow now, so.
Aye.
What salary bow now?
Oh, that be American.
Yeah, my mencha na mencha what here for. Na menka say governance.
Yeah.
Is about the people. So in any proper governance setup, Biano is premised on the welfare and the collective gains of majority of the people or more minimum at any point in time. And policies and programs of government, always, as I reflect these daily needs of people, and like from a policy background, you can say the policy, but first of all, you look at problems our mind, so you tease these problems out. Now what weave solution. So that solution, so by the time a policy in the Bible, now it is seeking to address the basic challenges now we're finding within. So that is the whole concept of the policy coming up, just to address society problems and then as a form, my bit me enhance nipa capacity to do better. In recent times, koto abano na adia ba ko na eye bone of contention because of social media, be very open. People are very much concerned about has to do with the way government officials and the government now kasa some silly expenditures and the blow monies away. The very people who are supposed to be beneficiaries of a government that has been set up, don't benefit. Now, the very few people who are able to get to the top of the pinnacle, and I said the top of the triangle, almost become richer and they become comfortable. But I have told you, so that is not governance. Governance is supposed to have a far-reaching impact positively on people. And this particular fuel allowances, first of all, my President Mahama Abaso for doing this particular thing, because it is something that has been on the lips of Ghanaians for so many years. I have sat here on this platform and Makahwa say it doesn't make sense. A teacher ni or not chra so maybe or get 3,000 or no. Yes, onto fuel. Now will be or no, a minister or access to huge money in as a form of does it make sense? And these two people are working for the same motherland. Does it make sense? So it doesn't make sense. It defies this logic, common sense, and as a form. Over the years, we think their power is being in a privileged position. You enjoy yourself. That is all that political power, the concept has always been about. Until the very moment you are appointed as DC MP, you feel you are better than the rest of the people. Until you must be treated special. Then as a forum, that mindset, and I don't know where it's coming from. But you see, all these things in a colonial mentality, you inherit it. My culture said in the colonial period, we say the governor of Bakruma, I now represented the Queen of England as a former. So yeah. At the time, when somebody is coming from UK to Ghana, it was seen as a risk because that time na civilization you can die anytime. Malaria ho betimi aku nipa betimi ache wa attack o. There was this tribal conflict over here, say Asante British war, this. So when somebody is walking all the way from UK to Ghana, that is seen as a risk. So abrofo no make sure say wo buy you be compensate you handsomely. So they will give you big salary, they will give you allowance, they will give you a security, they will give you a garden boy, they will give you cloth allowance. So these are colonial inheritance because nipa no ban or be taking risk. Until they will compensate you with all these things. Misgiving because share the goodies around now. You accept the queens of and come.
Yeah.
So after independence, you know, and I'm saying you know, this colonial inheritance, you know, young to and I yes, realizing say young Cassan ye dear hoso, and here now judge fee or security or cook or wine garden boy. Sankrofo in a state in the two or security, your money clothes allowance, your money disallowance, your money disallowance. All this nonsense of allowance, so you see a Pama Brofuna or Marco become baby dear so. But the way we benefit, you know, we invited all these things. I know the black man is okay with it. And a young say ye dear hosono, yes, there. So I think that this is a breakthrough policy where President Mahama as born about because it doesn't make sense. Say government official because I own top petrol, an ordinary person should. And over the years, you know, keep on and you say Nipanaji on the issue. Some of these keep on a young lady 22 years, no good car boot. Friend, they will be near Sasamano. So I know the day, you know, some of these privileges we abuse, you know. So I know the day obete expenditure from government are huge. But you look at the developmental aspect, there is absolutely nothing to show for. And I mean, you can VAT, you fuel, nama petrol, you the air checker, and so forth. Does it make sense? You understand? But over the years, and so I never win in our course. Emma, your friend saying a Bianca. So for me, I think that this is a great move by president, and I think that he should continue. For me, the fuel allowance alone is not even enough. One thing this per diem people traveling. It's absolute nonsense.
It is absolutely that makes sense.
Debbie, so you are not going there as an ordinary person. You are going there by the virtue of the fact that maybe you are a minister and you are performing your core function. At the end of the month, they pay you for your core function. So traveling out, you know, why must that come with extra? And the funniest
Abusiana chese enene ensempele ensempola epi anopeya nam ententan fidie ne so de dendi a enye asem ketwa enti ozo so wadwe nkyere efa sa asem we hu no obetimi de afa comment section ho no mo e de amai ozo so se sa nhye ya aban e de abai ebe boa empanifo na ana so se ususu se e wose empanifo ne de omoye oma empanifo e de ye tofu ema omu free fa wadwe nkyere eto comment section honum emame na share video ma foforo nso enye bi enhwe